Hello, brothers. My name is the Dwarf Bass, and today I wanted to go over the balance changes that come out with the October 7th update, or the daily or the monthly balance changes that come out. Now, these changes they came with a maintenance break after the start of season 4, so they were kind of they were kind of late to get it in, but it is in effect. Now this deck is actually the cards that are imbalanced, or that were balanced in this update. Now Ram Rider isn't. Ram Rider and Goblin Gang I kind of threw in this, but the cards we're talking about is the Night Witch, the Fisherman, the Witch, the Hunter, the Wallbreakers, and the Giant Snowball. And I built this deck, and it worked pretty good for me. So I'm going to show you those replays. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm going to show you guys those replays while I talk about the balance changes. Now, the Witch got a complete rework. Her hit points decreased by 12%. Her damage increased by 220%. Her hit speed went down to minus 40%, so she lost that much hit speed, and her splash radius got decreased by 45%. So now the Witch dies to the Fireball Zap combo. Musketeer and Wizard will be able to take her out one shot faster. She has the same hit speed as the Wizard and Prince. Her DPS increased from 69 to 157. And basically, she became a wizard that spawned skeletons. So what the wizard could kill normally, like one shot or two shot or whatever, now the witch can pretty much kill what the wizard can kill. Now the spawn time for the skeletons, they got decreased from 5 seconds, or they got increased from 5 seconds to 7 seconds. And the skeletons actually spawn around her now. So she spawns 4 skeletons at a time, and they all spawn around her. So that's pretty cool. She did lose her death spawn, which I'm actually happy that she lost her death spawn, because whenever they added that death spawn, it was kind of, I think it was to kind of kill the Prince meta, because Prince became so big in the meta, Prince and Dark Prince both, so that's why they added that death spawn, I believe. And I didn't like it because that's what made the Night Witch unique. Was her death spawn. That's what made her unique as a witch, and that's what made her the legendary witch and not the regular witch. So I was kind of happy that I am happy that they got rid of the witch death spawn. Now the Night Witch, however, she gets to have her old glory. Back whenever this card was first released, she was able to, or she spawned 4 bats upon death. It got decreased to 2, and that basically, balanced her out. But now it's back to 4. So now whenever the Night Witch is destroyed, she will have 4 bats spawn instead of 2. Now the Wallbreakers, their elixir cost has decreased. They went from 3 elixir to 2 elixir, so that's really cool. Their damage got decreased by 10%, but their mass has been increased by 100%. So basically, I'm talking about the damage decrease. 2 Wallbreaker. Now it'll take 2 Wallbreakers to kill a Tombstone. Back before the balance changes, one Wallbreaker could take out the Tombstone while the other one went to the tower. Now it requires both of them to take out one Tombstone. So it's a bit of a balance for that 2 elixir cost. And the mass increase basically means that they'll be able to push through units much faster now. The only one, or the only troop that they won't be able to push through that well, that you will notice, will be the golem. Just because the golem is pretty much the biggest card in the game. Now, the hunter, the hunter is getting a plus 2% damage buff. So that means that the hunter is going to be more efficient in taking out tanks like the golem, the giants, hog riders. Hunter's going to be more of a reliable counter to those cards. So basically, this brings the hunter back into the meta possibly. So I really hope that he does come back to the meta, because the hunter is a really fun card. I've always liked the hunter ever since it came out, and I've always thought it's been a really good card. So I am glad that Supercell is doing this damage buff towards the hunter. The fisherman will take 2 hits to kill goblins now, because his damage is being decreased by 6%. So the fisherman is going to be back to where he was whenever he first came out. Also, his hit points are being decreased by 5%. That means that the fireball and log combo will take out the fisherman. So you gotta watch out for that if you're a fisherman player. Now, the snowball no longer takes care of Goblin Barrel, because the knockback effect has been decreased by 17%. Now, the giant snowball has been a pretty good counter for Goblin Barrels, but now with that reduction of knockback, you will no longer be able to perfectly counter a Goblin Barrel with a giant snowball. So the only card now that can fully counter a Goblin Barrel is the Mighty Log. So that's basically the only card that can take it out now. So that is pretty much all there is with the balance changes for this update. I really do like the balance changes for this update. I think that all these cards kind of needed something. The only one that I'm kind of iffy about is the Fisherman. I believed that the Fisherman was fine doing the damage that he was doing. So the hit points, sure, that's okay, but the damage, I don't like that damage, that damage debuff that they gave the Fisherman. I just don't like it. So, I mean, I never really used Fisherman at all to begin with, but I probably will not really use them all that much. Although, in this deck that you guys are watching me play, this is actually a really fun, solid deck. It's really fun, but I'll get to that in a little bit. The wall breakers. Oh, I forgot to mention. The wall breakers actually, they have like a new sound. Now the wall breakers basically do like this scream whenever they're deployed. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Used to, it was like bones crackling, or bones kind of like shaking or whatever. That's what it was at first. I like the new sound better, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, the wall break. I mean, and also speaking of wall breakers, I do like their buff as well. All of these cards, they were pretty decent with the balance changes this time, so I'm not going to complain too much. I like the new balance changes, so hopefully they will change the meta somewhat and get that going. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have for this video. But thank you guys for watching this all the way through. I really do love the support that you guys are giving me on this channel. I really love it. And, of course, if you don't have a home clan, then come by Fisticuffs. We are recruiting right now, and we would be more than happy to, get you in the clan. Now, we've been kind of uh, becoming more active lately, so that's really good. If you like, just kind of relaxing and talking. We also do regular wars, so if you like that, then definitely come by Fisticuffs and join us. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button, comment down below some feedback, kind of telling me what I should improve on, if the video quality is okay, if the sound quality is okay. But anyways, as always, go subscribe to PewDiePie. I am the Dwarf Bass, and I will see you guys next time.